Hello everyone, welcome back to Lynn's Homestead. Spent most of the morning out here in the barn. It was about 24 degrees out and it is now 45 degrees in here. It was a lot warmer, but when you're welding on a table that's made out of wood, fire develops. So, I made something, and paint's actually dry. I decided not to use the block on the doghouse. I don't know, just, you know how sometimes you work on something and then for the life of you, you decide, it's almost like a little voice and says, change your mind. I don't know. But, so I decided I had cattle panel, I had pieces left over, might as well use it. The 3 bags of concrete, well, 3 and 1 is hard as a rock. I will use it to patch some of the concrete that's out in front of the barn. Now, one thing that I've learned over the years, you cannot weld galvanized metal. The reason is the zinc that's in there, the fumes will kill you. I mean, I knew a guy a long time ago, he told me of a buddy welding a fuel tank, a galvanized tank. He went to bed, he didn't wake up. He died of respiratory failure. Well, what I welded today was galvanized. I used a grinder to grind all that I could off. And I also put a fan on to help blow any kind of fumes that I might get into, blow it away from me. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what I created here. I got to also I'm going to make it out of angle iron. I'm going to make pieces where I'm going to use to hold cattle panel to the columns and the doghouse. All right, let me show you what we got. Well, let's see here. So, what I made is this. This is going to sit on the doghouse. Okay. Notice there's a plate on one side. This is going to anchor, or I'm actually going to use tap-on screws. Screws are going to go through these 3 holes, and it's going to fasten to the block. Now I got these pieces here. I welded all this, and I put a wrench to it. It's welded pretty solid. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, on this end, I know it's kind of weird, I welded a galvanized pipe to the end. I welded it to the angle. Now, the reason for that, to join the 2 fences together, I'm going to use hose clamps. So I'm going to go around the other section, and I'm going to put it around this pipe, and that's what's going to hold this thing on the doghouse. I was going to grind these points off and go, you know what? That may deter anything thinking it's going to go over the fence from the back side of the doghouse to get the Robby. So I left it. So this is what I'm going to do for Rob, for my dog Robby. So now, since I decided to do that, I had to finish painting the doghouse on the roof. Well, that one little roller thing that I have, well, I went to take the roller cover off, and the damn thing broke. I go, well, that's just a fine how do you do. Now what do I do? I don't have any more rollers. Well, you know, the roller handles. So, took a pair of vice grips, and I did this. So I just going like this. I pour it out, and I'm doing this. Once I got it out, I just rolling it back and forwards. You know, it's just like, and when you look at it, it looks like it's been rolled. But that's how I painted the roof of the doghouse. So, now I can just leave the, and I still got more sides of that roller than, so if I want to paint something else, I can. But when you don't have something and you don't feel like driving, I spent so much money on my vacation, it's just unreal. I don't even want to know what I got in the bank. I just know I just have to, maybe next year I'll be able to recoup from this. But anyways, that's what I wanted to show you in this video. Just remember, if you're going to weld galvanize, grind it off. Get it down to the bare metal, and then you have a chance to live through the night. But that's it for this video. Hope you learned something. And I'll see you here next time from Lynn's Homestead. You have an awesome day, and God bless.